Welcome back, Kitchen Buddies. I bet you thought I wouldn't be here again, but I am because it's almost the new year. And I found another recipe in the 101 Secrets of Elegant Entertaining by Arlene Francis, sponsored by Shenley Liquor, that I just had to make and share with you. So this will be perfect for your New Year's party. So here it is. It's nuts. How can you go wrong with nuts, right? Nuts for your New Year's Eve party. Well, here we go. Page 10, they call them deviled walnuts. Now, I know deviled eggs, but I'm not sure I understand deviled walnuts, but we shall find out. So I'm going to read you the recipe because they don't give complete details, but we're not surprised by that now at this point, are we? Okay, here's what it says. Brown 1 cup walnuts in 1/4 cup butter. Now it doesn't say to melt it, but I'm using my good common sense and I'm thinking you melt the butter. So I did. 2 tablespoons of A1 sauce, dash of salt and cayenne. And then it just says in hot oven for 15 minutes. Place in 2 to 3 small serving dishes. So I'm just browning it in a hot oven for 15 minutes. Okay, so here it is. Here's my melted butter, 1/4 cup. And now I'm going to shake it up. I'm shaking up that A1 because it says shake well. Shaking up that A1 and I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons of the A1 sauce. So really we're just making a concoction here, a mixture that will coat our walnuts. Now that's really very typical. There's nothing odd about this recipe, for sure. All right, and then I'm mixing that up, butter and A1, not a bad combo. I'm gonna put in a pinch of salt, and maybe an extra pinch because I like them salty. And cayenne, I don't know. Here we go. Oh, that might have been too much, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna stir this up. The melted butter, the A1, the salt, and the cayenne. So now what I'm going to do is dump my nuts into this mixture. Here we go. Plop. Okay, now, here we go. I'm mixing it up. I'm mixing it up. All right. Now, it's a little more soupy than I would have expected. A little bit more soupy. The cameraman is zooming in and zooming out. All right, so it said brown. Now, sometimes when I think of browning things, I think of that as being on the stove top, like brown your ground beef. But this says in the oven, so not on the oven, in it. So I don't know, I guess I'm gonna do that. So here we go, but it's rather soupy, friends. All right, here we go, whoa. All right, there it is. Get all that butter in there because butter is what it's all about. Oh no, this isn't gonna be right, but, oh my. Okay, all right. Huh, I'm a little perplexed. There we go, so somehow in the oven, this is going to congeal and coat, I suspect. Well, we'll see. So this, my friends, goes into the oven for 15 hot minutes. All right, but guess what? Just like those real cooking shows, look what I'm pulling out of my secret cupboard. My finished product. Well, take a look at this. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. So you can see that it did congeal. Oh my goodness. No. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm putting this in the serving dish, as they said to do. Okay, I see what's going on here, and I'll tell you what. You know I did not read those. I read the directions to you. I couldn't have made any error because it did say brown in hot oven for 15 minutes. And I did do that with these. But I see what's happening here, and this is not appetizing. The butter is now hardened on it. You want to get a look at that, cameraman? You know, it's hard to mess up a nut. It really is hard to mess up a nut. So let's try it. Now, first of all, if my guests are at my party, these are wet nuts. It's not a dry nut that's been coated. You know, you take a walnut and you candy them. Those are great. They're dry to the touch. They're perfect. This is not dry to the touch. Okay, here we go. I'm going to get a big one. Oh, oh, you're kidding me. Mm-mm. Wow. Mm-mm. That's crazy. That is so crazy. Okay, I need water. I need one. I really thought that this was going to be a hit, and I was going to just make a double dose. Well, actually, I did, because I still have to put these in the oven. I have a double batch of these babies. This is incredible. So you know what it tastes like? It tastes like you are eating coated with butter nuts. And as you swallow it, you can feel the coating in your mouth from the butter with a little kick of A1 and cayenne. This is incredible. Now, I do not know this Shenley Liquor Company. It is bogus. Nobody tested this recipe. And please, I'm going to have to salvage these. Maybe I can put them under a hair dryer or something to dry them out. Oh, I have an idea. I could melt them. I could melt it down and put it over meat. How's that? Anything, but this is not for real food. And I was going to offer them to the cameraman because he eats nuts, but I bet he won't want to try one now. No, he doesn't. Okay, well, I'm going to eat one more because maybe I got an especially bad one. This one looks a little better. Let's try it. Mm-mm. Same experience. Okay. Mm-mm. Okay, darn it. Darn it, darn it. I thought I really had a winner. Really, truly, truly did. And I even had this dream that I would forever make these deviled walnuts with my secret A1 sauce. From now on. No, I'm not. Darn it. Folks, well, I would invite you to my party, but you can see what I'm serving now, so you probably won't want to come. But I do wish you a happy new year. And, oh, goodbye. Maybe one day we'll get it right. Bye. Happy New Year.